The audio recordings were against primarily Nuke. Every time I walk a little bit further back in that fucking direction, the damn phone, I don't know what happens. Anyway, so the audio recordings is primarily against Nuke. They did talk about the proximity of Harv to the slashing situation, but I'm pretty sure Harv's team is gonna let it be known that he lives in the area. So why wouldn't his phone ping there? I mean, obviously, if you live somewhere, your phone is gonna be pinging on those towers. So I think that's primarily gonna be what Harv's team's closing statements is gonna be. I don't personally know, so shout out to that. But the thing that I do want to talk about, when I'm going to discuss the government's case a little bit more tonight, but the thing that I do want to talk about is I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Mac's team. I think Mac's team did what you're supposed to do, and you're supposed to raise reasonable doubt, basically. So what Mac's team basically said, they pointed out something that I don't know if I said it on live or not last night or any other night, but they pointed out a couple of things that I particularly thought was interesting, and that's when Roe allegedly got robbed. One of the things that they tried to say about the robbery that happened with Roe is one person says that Mac was speaking to Roe, and the reason why he robbed Roe because Roe didn't give him the sanction to rob Tekashi and Shadi. And then that's what Tekashi and Shadi said. And then when CEO Chris gets on the stand, he says that the reason why he robbed Roe is because Roe didn't give him the sanction to rob him. So obviously there's discrepancies in those stories. You got two different witnesses basically testifying to two different things. So that's them trying to raise reasonable doubt. They're basically saying somebody is lying. So if somebody is lying and you don't know who's lying, how can you basically believe any of them? I think that this was a pretty good strategy, especially when the government is coming with as much alleged evidence as they have. Another point that he brought out is that CEO Chris he can't be trusted. And I mean, it's pretty easy to tell that CEO Chris can't be trusted, not for nothing. What up, Wilfred? I ain't seen you in a while. He basically brought up that CEO Chris can't be trusted. He laid out a couple of points that CEO Chris himself said on the stand that proves that he can't be trusted. I think that Mac's attorneys, the closing statement, there's very few ways I think that he could have did a better job. But as obviously I'm not a lawyer, so I'm pretty sure a lawyer could probably think of more stuff than I can. But I think Mac's attorney's closing statement was extremely good. I think, in my opinion, I can't say that he didn't. I was eating some chicken shit. Not actual shit from a chicken, by the way. Just some shit that had chicken on it. Not actual shit either. It was a pizza. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So, so CEO Chris, they was basically just pointing out how CEO Chris can't be trusted. And if CEO Chris can't be trusted, then how can you trust his testimony? And they're 100% right with that. 100% right. How can you trust CEO's Chris testimony? So, I could see where they was going. I thought that was a good job. You know damn well that nigga the boys. I don't know if he came over here to make sure I'm okay. I don't know if he came over here to make sure I'm not doing some weird shit. Yo, look at that motherfucker. He the boys, yo. Shout out to Mego with the donation. He said thanks for all the report and repeat. Appreciate you. But you seen dude that just walked out? That nigga the boys, yo. What the fuck? Shout out to them if they out here making sure nobody jumping me though. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyway, I'm talking about the case, nigga. I can talk about the case. They told us not to talk about the case around the jurors or in front of the courthouse. I'm all the way down. I'm a couple blocks away. I'm a couple blocks away. I don't know what the fuck that was. Maybe you think I recorded some shit I ain't supposed to be recording. I don't know what he told me. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe they are. Shout out to them. I'm not reporting on that right now, Kenneth, but you give me a minute, I'll look into it. All right? I'll look into it. You give me a minute. Nah, Nuke's lawyers was good, man. I mean, they did what they had to work with. You understand what I'm saying? So I think Nuke's lawyers, Harv's lawyers, I just don't know about them. I don't know. I'm not trying to badmouth those guys. I'm pretty sure they did the best job. I can't even say that. I know Nuke's lawyers did the best job they could do. I don't know. I'm not trying to. Harv's lawyers just got tore up the other day in courtroom. In the courtroom on Monday, Harv's lawyers got just absolutely tore up. Nuke's situation is looking good, not for nothing. I thought that his lawyers' closing arguments. What fucking time is it? I thought his lawyers' closing arguments were extremely good. Hold on, let me fix my watch, yo. I think Nuke's lawyers' closing arguments. I think because all you're supposed to do is be able to raise a reasonable doubt. You understand what I'm saying? If the jury is not, if you're a juror and you're not 100% with it, then you got to say not guilty. For everybody that don't know, you can't say guilty if you're like, maybe. You can't say guilty. You got to be 100%. I 100% think that dude did that thing, and that's the only way you're supposed to say guilty. If you think that there's even a 1% chance that person might be innocent, you're supposed to say not guilty. These are facts. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that his lawyer did a really good job. This Mexican chick just walked past you. Well, man, so I'm trying to be quiet. This Mexican chick just walked past with the fatty though. I was like, what in the hell? Where'd they do that? Shout out to her parents. I think that he created reasonable doubt. That's a fact. In my opinion, if I live in New York, man, we don't got them like that in New York. In my opinion, I think that there was a reasonable doubt. In my opinion. You know, what other people might see is what other people might see. I think that at the end of the day, every juror needs to look at the evidence that's in front of them and then, you know, make their own decision. But in my opinion, the way I feel, we got 500 people in here. I don't even got freaking 300 likes. Look how y'all doing me. We got 500 people in here. I don't even got 300 likes. Look how y'all doing me. That's not sweating, yo. I don't know why my skin do that. I'm in the sun. My skin do that when I be in the sun. I don't know why my skin do that. I think that without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, I think they raised, I don't know if for all of the charges Nuke's going against, that's against Nuke. I'm not trying to say all of the charges, but they had to raise reasonable doubt for a couple of those charges. They just had to have, in my opinion. But, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Glow Glizzy for the donation. He said, thanks for the coverage, fam. New York Times need to holler at you, fam. Great reporting, B. I appreciate you. I don't think I'm on the Times level, but I definitely appreciate you. Compliments is never a bad thing. Get a drop from Lisa Evans. Where's Lisa Evans at? What are you talking about? I hope somebody should come fund me. Hell yeah, I need sponsors. I need a whole bunch of fucking sponsors. The way y'all talking, I need skincare sponsors. I haven't seen Lisa Evans in the freaking crowd, unless I've seen her and I don't know who the hell she is. She might have somebody in there taking notes for her, but I haven't seen her in there. Man, I'll look extra much today. Extra much. I'll look a little closer today, but I haven't seen... Oh, Lisa Evans. I'm thinking Angie Martinez. Lisa Evans might have been in there. Lisa Evans might dead ass have been in there. You said that shit. I was thinking of Angie Martinez. Some of y'all should just not get the fake butts. You get the fake butts, you gotta work out. I'll ask a couple of people about the whole 6ix9ine situation, but I don't think he's gonna go into witness protection anyway. So I don't think he's gonna go into witness protection. I never see no reason why he should go into witness protection, and I don't understand why everybody think he should have went into witness protection. He got enough money. He don't need to go into witness protection. Witness protection is for people who when the people that are after them got more money than them. He got more money than the people that's after him. There's no reason why he should go in witness protection, in my honest opinion. What you mean Lisa twisted her own truth? He has more money than the people that's after him. I don't understand why he needs witness protection. What the fuck, yo? I don't understand that. And then on top of that, if he's still gonna be out there, you don't think Elliot Grange gonna give him protection? Yeah. He against some dudes in Brooklyn that he was no disrespect to anybody that he was with. But the people that's really mad at him is not rich. The people that are really mad at him that will want something to happen to him don't got $2 and $3 million to make it happen. That's my point. What I'm saying is that he has more money than the people who wanted something to happen to him. So that means that he has more resources to make sure that they can't get to him. His resources are more than theirs. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anybody can get it, though. You already know. Pardon me. You got 5 friends you cool with on here. Everyone else gets the bags. Don't know what you're talking about, man. All right, I'm not even gonna keep talking. Y'all people don't understand how personal security works. Some of y'all think that just because you have a gun, you can kill whoever you want. That's not the way that works. But you know, shout out to you niggas. Anyway, pardon me for using the N-word. Anyway, what up, Dice? I'm not talking about Dice, but I be like not wanting to say other YouTube content creators' names because they be on their channel talking mad shit about me. And then they come up in here and shit and be like, yo, what up, Jack? And they know damn well they been talking shit about me all fucking day. Clout chasing. What up, Katara Marie, keeping the $2 drive alive to do the damn thing, Frost. That's what it is. Hey, Katara, are you married and do you live in New York City? I'm asking for a friend. I'm just saying. And so Mac's lawyer also pointed out, Mac's lawyer Yeah, now you good. Mac's lawyer also pointed out that the dude, CEO Chris, said he got like 3 million. Where the money at? The government is supposed to be taking everything this dude got, right? So how he still got 3 million? How he still got $2 to $3 million? How? How in the hell he still got $2 to $3 million? So I think that Mac's team pointed out a lot of good points. I think they raised a lot of CEO Chris works for the government. He's going to say whatever the government wants them to say. That's Mac's team's position, all right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that's what Mac's attorney's positions are. He's going to say whatever the government want him to say. Remember, the government deems what's the truth and what isn't the truth in order for them to get a 5K1. You know, you could be telling the truth, but if it's not what the government want to hear, they could say, that's not the truth. Let's not forget about the Central Park 5. Let's not forget about the Central Park 5. No, the CEO Chris dude is scary as hell. The dude was working up until a month before the damn trial started. So up until a month before the trial started, he was still getting information to get people locked up. No, Mac is not charged for the kidnapping. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. They're gonna ship that dude to another country and let him go over there and get people locked up. That's what they're gonna do. And I'm not advocating crimes. I'm just saying it seems like what this guy's job is to infiltrate gangs. That seems like literally what his job is, to infiltrate gangs. I'm not saying that, you know, there's not a need. She wants to walk all the way up into the jump ball. You seen her, right? She was all the way over there. I turned around and saw her. She walked all the way over, like, all right, baby girl. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You funny. She said that's BBN. All right, so we're gonna kick this universal mind guy out because he's trying so hard. Peace. You saying his cover's blown, but he just got 30 people locked up before he got down with Treyway. This guy's been a Trini. This guy's been a Crip. The Crips was gonna kill him, so he had to bounce from them. They figured him out. The Crips figured him out. For everybody that don't know, the Crips figured him out. The Crips dead ass figured him out. Wanted to get at him. Oh man, I got the host. Okay, I'll tell y'all. I got that. You know, somebody reached out, spoke to me, told me a couple of things. That's not what this conversation is about. How y'all ladies doing today? That's not what this conversation is about. So I'm gonna make a video on that. We gotta get back in the courtroom. They're about to start back up. Yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody have a beautiful day. Tonight on the Tonight Show with Jack Frost. Monday we go back to our regular schedule, I'm thinking, but we're gonna have Monday, we're gonna have morning coffee, and we're gonna keep a Tonight Show going on. Also, I'm gonna be able to drop videos throughout the day, so that's gonna be lit. We're going back to our normal schedule. Okay, the summer's over. We're going back to the normal schedule. So everybody pull up tonight for a Tonight Show. I mean, I'm dressed halfway decent, you know, halfway decent. Nothing special. Halfway decent. Halfway decent, nothing special. Nothing special. Chris told him I'm outside. Yeah, because apparently these people said I do drugs or some shit, and I'm a bum, so I don't know how that works. I have no idea how any of that works. I told y'all, hold on, before we go. I told y'all to stop listening to them suckers, right? Yes, we are also covering the fight on Saturday. I told y'all to stop listening to them suckers, didn't I? I said stop listening to them suckers. Them suckers is telling y'all a whole bunch of shit. Ain't none of that stuff the truth. Stop listening to them suckers. How many? I've just proved a ton of people is suckers. Stop listening to them. They can't talk about my content no more. So now I'm gonna be all type of different bitch ass niggas, and I don't know what else they're gonna talk about. They're gonna talk about me like I'm crazy because they can't talk about my content because my content is on point, like I've been telling y'all. They really can't talk about my threads because my threads is on point because I know how to dress. And I got my own style. So stop listening to the suckers. Think for yourself. Don't allow other people to tell you how you should think. I'm never telling you how you should think. I'm just giving you information. You can do what you want with it. It's on you. I love y'all. Everybody enjoy y'all day. We're going to be back later. I'm out.